أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة على أعدائهم من الآن إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can everyone hear me?
Alaikum salam. Yes, we can.
Right, okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay, brilliant. So we are on lesson number 4. We finished lesson number 3 last week, and I gave some more extensive details. Inshallah, I will give you that details in a handout format. There's one handout which I'll share today, and there's another one which I'll share tonight with yourselves, inshallah. So we're going to start lesson number 4 and also go through the actual lesson as well. So I'm going to start. So الدرس الرابع, the 4th lesson. So the 4th lesson is going to teach us about pronouns and also teaching the repetition of mudaf, mudaf ilayh, and also it has some plurals in there as well. And the important points which this mentions in this book, it's over here. So let me go through this first, and I will actually, can I get one of the students to read rather than myself? Sister Taiba, assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam.
How are you? Feeling better?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So points to remember. If you go through the points to remember, then I'll read the lesson. It will make much more sense.
Okay, inshallah. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. In this lesson, we learn the following. The plural of anta, you, masculine singular, is antum.
Right.
For example, man antum, who are you? The plural of ka, your, is kum. For example, aina baytukum ya ikhwanu, brothers, where is your house? The plural of ana, I, is nahnu. Like ana, its plural nahnu refers to both the masculine and feminine. Nahnu muslimuna, we are Muslims, masculine. Nahnu muslimatun, we are Muslims, feminine. We have learnt that beiti means my house. Now we learn that our house is baytuna. For example, Allahu Rabbuna, Allah is our Lord. Al-Islamu dinuna, Islam is our faith. Muhammadun sallallahu alayhi wa sallamu nabiyuna, Muhammad is our prophet. The habda means you went, masculine singular. The habdum means you went, masculine plural. For example, Aina dhahabtum ya abna'i, where did you go, my sons? Dhahabtu means I went, and we went is dhahabna. Note that they went, feminine, is dhahabna. The difference between the two is that dhahabna, the final is short, and in dhahabna it is long.
Perfect. Lesson point number 5. There's no point reading, just finish this off and that'll be fine.
Okay. We have seen that feminine proper nouns have no tanween. For example, Aminatu, Maryamu, Khadijatu.
Perfect. Okay, what else is there I need to go through which is important? Yes, number 6 and 7 as well.
Okay. We have learned that the mudaf is definite by position. So when the mudaf has an adjective, it must be definite. For example, Baytu al-Imam al-Jadidu, the Imam's new house. Here, Beitu is the mudaf, and it is definite by position. The same applies to the mudaf, whose mudaf ilay is a possessive pronoun. For example, Beituhu al-Jadidu, his new house. Note the following. Beitul Imam al-Jadidu, the Imam's new house. Beitul Imam al-Jadidi, the new Imam's house. Ayu, which, it is used as a mudaf. For example, Ayu Beitin Hada, which house is this? Ayu Talibin Kharaja, which student went out? When preceded by a preposition, it is in the genitive case. For example, Min ayi baladin anta, which country are you from? Should I continue to the next page too?
Just before we go over there, there's 2 points I need to highlight. This one here is really important. Baytul Imami al-Jadidu, the Imam's new house. The Imam's new house. And Baytul Imami al-Jadid, the new Imam's house. So the translations, which are important for yourselves to know, or you can, the other translation you could do, the Imam house, the new. So here, Baytul Imami is mudaf ilay, and it's the subject. So here, Baytul Imami, it's the subject. Remember, is you subject and predicates. So Baytul Imami is subject. Al-Jadid is the predicate. Okay, and then over here, Baytul Imami Al-Jadidi. So here, Al-Jadidi with a kasra, it comes as an adjective for the house itself, for the actual house of the Imam. So it gets the kasra here. So when it doesn't come with a kasra, it comes with a dhamma. It's the predicate itself. This is the point you need to remember. And the other is ayu and ayin. So depending if it comes in the beginning of the sentence, ayu baitin, ayu talibin, it's mudaf ilay. So ayu is mudaf, baitin is mudaf ilay, and if it is preceded by min, it changes it into the genitive case. And then finally, Sister Teba, in which?
Okay. في أي فصل جلست? In which classroom did you sit? It can be in the accusative case. For example, أي لغة تحب? Which language do you like?
Okay, so here, أي لغة تحب. So what does it mean by Sister Tayyiba, accusative case?
When it has a fatah
Yeah,
tanween.
that's right. Either a fatah tanween or a fatah. Now, okay, let me explain. Now, everyone remembers reciting Surah Al-Hamd. You recite in Surah Al-Hamd, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Does everyone remember that, reading this? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now this here, Iyaka na'budu. So Iya is the same of this type, Iya, okay? So it's following, so as it says it can be in the accusative case, Ayya lughatin. So here, and also in the Surah Al-Hamd, when you say Iyaka, Iya means you, I means thee alone, you alone. Iyaka, you alone, na'budu, we worship, wa iyaka nasta'in, and you alone, we seek help. Now, I'm going to ask a question to Sister Shabnam Valji. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Okay, maybe not.
Assalamu alaikum, Shaykh.
Now, do you remember, Sister Shabana, I said about a formation of a verbal sentence, that what components does it have? Do you remember that?
Afraid I don't.
Okay, you don't remember.
Sorry.
Right. No problem. Okay, let me just get something on the screen. Okay, can you, I think it's not. Sure. Give me 1 second, let me get onto the screen. Right, can you see the screen now?
No.
You can't see it, okay. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Quickly have a look at it, and I'm going to send that in the groups now.
Sheikh, I've just found some notes I'd made. Is it where you were talking about a verbal sentence has 3 vital components?
That's right, that's right.
A verb, a doer, and an object. Is
Yes.
that what you mean?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to, that's what I've got on the screen now for you. I'm just trying to find the actual handout which I prepared to share on the screen, share with yourselves. Right, okay, let's go, send it across to yourselves in a minute. Okay, now can you see, if you look on the screen, now this is something really important in this lesson we're going to learn. Now, there are 2 types of sentence in the Arabic language. How many types?
2.
2 types. So you have either jumla ismiya or jumla fi'liya, a nominal sentence and a verbal sentence. Now, in a nominal sentence contains 2 parts or 2 elements. You have the subject and the predicate, and both of them, in majority of the times, as we spoke before, it was nouns we spoke about. Now I'm going to go through these and explain to yourself. So here, as-sayyarat, Sister Taiba, can you come on, or Sister Sana, can you come on the mic?
Yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. I know you was away last week, so that's the reason I'm calling you on the mic.
Yeah.
So as-sayyaratu amam al-manzili.
As-sayyaratu amam al-manzili, the car is in front of the house.
Yeah, so here, the car, as I told you last time, that the mubtada, the subject, has to be always a definite noun. Is as-sayyaratu definite?
Yes.
Brilliant. Amam al-manzili, amama, the word amama, it's called a adverbial phrase. So it denotes place and time. Amama means in front. So it actually denotes a location. Correct?
Yeah.
So amam al-manzili, it's mudaf and mudaf ilay. Do you remember that? The word tahta, fawka, whenever they come, the noun which comes after it always be mudaf ilay. Do you remember that?
Is it counted as a preposition?
No, no.
No.
Fi ala, they're termed as prepositions, but even though they do a similar action, but they're not classified as prepositions, but they will be deemed as mudaf ilay.
Okay.
Even though, because remember a preposition, it's a harf, which it's a rigid one which does not change. It does not take harakat itself. Do you remember that? That
Okay.
always fi remains fi, ala remains ala. It doesn't change its i'rab itself of the last letter. Correct?
Yeah.
So they're called prepositions. However, these here, amama, these are nouns. These are nouns, but nouns which are solid in the sense that they do not change their i'rab. So amama always remains amama with a fatha at the end.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
So al-manzili is mudaf ilay. So here, mudaf, mudaf ilay, this is the khabar for the car. The car is, and even in the translation, as I mentioned to yourself before as well, that whenever you have is between two sentences, two parts of a sentence, the first part will be classified as the subject, and the second part will be classified as a predicate. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So here, in front of the house is the khabar, and then the next one here, there should be a fatha there. Sa'i, that's incorrect. It's got a kasra there. It should be sa'atuha. So sa'atuha, it's mudaf, mudaf ilay. Is that correct, sister?
Sa'atuha, so that's her watch.
Exactly. So
Okay.
either if it comes with alif lam, or either it comes with mudaf, mudaf ilay, it can come as a subject, as a mubtada. Is that clear?
Okay.
So her watch is jadidatun, is new.
Yeah.
So this is subject and this is predicate, mubtada and khabar. Next example, at-taqsu. At-taqsu means the weather. At-taqsu baridun. The weather is cold.
Cold.
So here, sa'atuha, as you remember, do you remember that we mentioned, even Sister Tayyiba mentioned as well, that the mudaf itself, in its position itself, it's a definite position. It doesn't require alif lam or any tanween itself. Do you remember that?
I'm a bit lost today.
Okay, let me
I
remind you.
haven't had a chance to
That's fine. No, that's
listen to
fine.
the recordings.
Let me remind you. Now, do you remember that mudaf, like when you say kitabullahi? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Now, kitabullahi, there are two things that the word kitab will never get. One is the alif lam. Do you remember that? You cannot say al-kitabullahi. The correct thing is kitabullahi.
Okay.
Kitabullahi is correct. Neither, you cannot, if you said al-kitabullahi, that will be incorrect. And if you said kitabun Allahi, that's incorrect as well. Do you remember that now?
Yeah, kitabun Allahi, totally. It's not right. But instead of Allah, if I say the book of, for example, the book of the Ustad, Al-Kitabu Ustadin,
No, not al-kitabu.
that's wrong.
Kitabu.
Ustadi, no, that's wrong.
You have to take the alif lam off. So
Okay.
the alif lam, let me show you. Things like this, everyone has, give me 1 second. Let me get something on the screen for you.
I just want to say it's a bit like saying Allah's the book.
I know,
So
I
in
know.
English it doesn't make sense. So that can sometimes help the sister. So if you mentally just think, you don't say the teacher's the book, you can say the teacher's book. But you can't say the teacher's the book. I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes sense. Let me just get onto the screen from the actual lesson itself. Where is it gone?
Ask a question, please.
Just 1 second, doctor. Let me clarify this point, and then I'll take your question, doctor. Let me finish this off because we're just clarifying something, and if I get questions, then it'll confuse everyone out. Okay, 1 second. There you go. I've gone to book 1 now. So in book 1, can you remember this now? Okay, read yourself, sister. Sister Sana, read it yourself. Go ahead and read loud, please.
Right. In this lesson, we learn the following. Bilal's book, Kitabu Bilalin. Baitul Imami, the Imam's house.
Yeah.
In Kitabu Bilalin, the first word is the thing possessed.
Correct.
It is called mudaf. The second word, Bilalin, is the possessor. It is called mudaf ilayh. Note that the mudaf takes neither the definite nor the indefinite article, so it is wrong to say kitabun bilalin or al-kitabu bilalin. The mudaf is definite by position and does not need the definite article.
Is that clear? Does that make it clear now? So saying
Yeah.
kitabun bilalin is incorrect, and neither saying al-kitabu bilalin is correct. So both of them are incorrect. So the right one is Kitabu Bilalin or Baytul Imami.
Sir, can I ask?
Just 1 second. Let me get Sister Sana clear, and then I'll take any questions. Is that clear for
Yeah,
you now?
okay then. Yeah, that's fine.
100% or still not clear?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll have to read and construct sentences myself until for me to understand properly.
One second. Sorry. Let me explain. So here, you cannot say, you will say, when you say book of Allah, and this book of Allah, if you say the book of Allah, makes no sense in English language. Book of Allah and saying the book of Allah. Can you say that in English?
The book of Allah. So Quran is the book of Allah as part of a sentence.
So if we said book of Allah, Allah's
Yeah.
book, if I say
Yeah.
Allah's book
Yeah.
and the Allah's book, does it make sense?
No, the Allah's book doesn't make sense, no.
Exactly. So this is what happens. So you do not have to have alif lam in the beginning. Neither kitabun means a book of Allah or a
Okay.
book of Bilal. It makes no sense. So we will say Bilal's book or the book of Bilal. That's
Okay.
incorrect. That's incorrect, both of them. So
Okay.
it has to be without the dhamma tanween and without alif lam, the mudaf itself. So for this reason, let me go back to the other one now. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me find it. Where it's gone. Where it is. Right. So over here, where it says sa'atuha jadidatun, her watch is new. So here, sa'atun is mudaf ilay, and it's a subject. Jadidatun is the predicate. At-taqsu baridun, it's mudaf mubtada and khabar, subject and predicate. Is that clear for you?
Yeah.
And then we have huwa min al-Yaman. He is from?
Yemen.
So here, huwa is classified he. Min is what, sister?
Min al Yemen. So min is from.
Yeah, from, and it's a preposition, correct?
Yeah.
So min al-Yaman, it's jar and majroor, correct?
Yeah.
Remember that. It's the preposition and the noun which has become infected.
Yeah.
This is called the khabar, correct?
Yeah.
And then we have hada kitabun. We did this in lesson 1 in book 1.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is so these
This
are
is
the
a book.
yeah. So these are the different types of mubtada and khabars we learned, correct?
Yeah.
Now then we have over here a verbal sentence. What is a verbal sentence? A verbal sentence is a sentence which is composed of a verb, a doer, and an object. Is that clear?
Yeah.
A verb, fa'il means a subject or a doer, maf'ul means an object. When I go through the examples, it will become much clearer for you. Yanzilul mataru. So here, yanzilul mataru means the rain is falling. Yanzilu al-mataru. So the word al-mataru, the ra there should have a dhamma. Al-mataru. So the rain is falling. So who is doing the action of falling?
The rain.
Exactly. So this is the fa'il. Okay? This is the fa'il. And then in the next example,
Is that the fa'il? The rain is falling. So the rain is the subject.
exactly, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
So here, in this sentence, you have the verb and the fa'il, the subject. Now in the second sentence, you have sharibtu al-asira. So here, sharibtu, I drank. Who drank?
I drank.
So who is the
The
person?
person. First person.
Exactly.
Sorry. Yeah.
Fantastic. First person is the doer here. Now, what did you drink?
The juice.
Exactly. So in the Arabic, let me make it bigger if I can. So in the Arabic language, so the asir should have a fatha at the end. Sharibtu al-asira. Al-asira. I'll write the harakat and I'll send it to yourselves again with the harakat on there. So sharibtu al-asira. I drank what? The juice.
The juice.
The juice, okay? So I drank the juice. Then we have, next one, yushahidu al-awladu al-mubarat. Al-mubarata. So here, the boys are watching the match. So who's watching here, sister?
The boys.
Boys.
Exactly. So the boys are, what are they then? They are the doers of the action of watching, correct?
Yeah.
So yushahid al-awladu. So al-awladu receives a dhamma for being the subject or the doer of the verb.
Okay.
And then al-mubarata, that is the object. What are they watching?
The match.
Exactly. So can you see here now? We have the verb, subject, and the object. Is that clear?
Okay, yeah.
So remember this point, every verb requires a subject, and the subject receives either a dhamma tanween or a dhamma, and the maf'ul, the object, receives a fatha or a fatha tanween. Is that clear?
Yeah.
You sure, sister?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, brilliant. So, because I don't want you to go, so I'm confused from the lesson. Now, next thing now. تناول المدرسون الغداء. الغداء. So here, المدرسون. Who is doing the action of consuming the food?
The teachers.
The teachers. So here, the waw and the noon is representing the dhamma, the dhamma harakat, the halatul raf, the nominative case. So in this, and what type of noun is this now?
Plural.
Sister Tayyiba?
Yes, it's the masculine sound plural.
Yes, Sister Sana, do you remember that now?
Yeah.
So what is the masculine sound plural? What is that?
So it's it's showing that the teachers are male, and
Yep.
there are lots of them.
That's a
It's more
plural.
than one.
Yes, perfect. So this is a sound plural. So a sound plural is that the singular is still visible in its plural. So it's protected still. So mudarrisun is a singular, but what we've done, we just added waw and noon to make a plural.
Yeah.
So mudarrisuna. So here, the teachers ate, or the teacher had their food. So here, mudarrisuna is a fa'il, and ghada is the
object.
And finally, sharibna al-kahwata. We drank
The coffee. But
coffee.
no, it's just coffee.
Yeah, no, the coffee. Now here, what have we drank?
The coffee.
So what is that? Object or the fa'il?
It's object because
Exactly.
it's yeah.
Yeah, it's a maf'ul. And sharibna is who is the person who's doing the action of drinking?
We.
Exactly. So is this clear now? Yes?
Yeah.
100% everyone? Is this clear for everyone now?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
In the verbal sentence, the second one is sharibtu, for I drank. Why it is not sharabti?
One second. Who's asking that question?
Kanis Fatma.
Kanis Fatima. So why? So, ask the question again, because that question. Can you repeat the question again, Sister Kanis?
Yes, yes. In the verbal sentence, there is the second one, sharibtu al-asiri.
Al-asira.
Al-asra.
Al-asira.
Al-asira.
Al-asira. Yeah.
I drank the juice.
Yeah.
But we use ya for I. Why it is not sharibti al-asiri?
Because I am drinking. The verb sharibtu is I drink.
Sharibtu.
Sharibtu.
We use ya for my, sister. So
Yeah.
baiti, that's my house. This is tu, so that's for I.
Yeah. So yes. So what's happened, Sister Kanis Fatima? You're confusing it. It seems as if you missed the lessons on the actual verbs. So the nouns, when you say my, kitabi, you add the ya.
Okay.
So The ya is added to the nouns itself. Qalami, bayti, masjidi, and so forth. So shariba is a verb, and shariba is the verb, and you add the actual suffix to, the attached pronoun, which means I.
Okay.
Okay, is that clear now? Right. Anyone else? Is that clear for everyone? If it's clear, and I want to answer the question, Iyyaka na'budu.
Yes.
Question,
Dr.
please.
Rahim, your mic's really bad. I can't hear you, doctor.
See, in this, the now balloon, but the Rasul, there's a similar word in the Quran, like the Nabi Birrahata. So that is to reach. And how does this have lunch? Can you describe why it was different towards the Nabi with the Taban? I couldn't understand.
Okay, good question, doctor. Good
Thank
question. Good question. So there are the word. Okay, doctor said.
Sheikh, could you please repeat the question so we can
Can you
understand?
repeat the
Because I couldn't
question?
understand it.
Okay,
Jazakallah.
I'll repeat the question for yourself. Now, doctors ask a really good question because he studied Arabic before, so he knows this question because from his understanding. Now, doctor has said the word tanawala, it comes from a word similar in the Quran where it says lan tanalul birra hatta tunfiqu mimma tuhibbun. Lan tanalul birra. So there it says lan tanalul birra hatta tunfiqu. You will not receive goodness until you spend from what you like. Lan tanalul birra hatta tunfiqu mimma tuhibbun. Until you spend from what you desire or you crave. Okay? Now, it seems physically, lan tanalul birra, same to this, but it's not the same. Now, in the Arabic language, it's a language based upon morphology, which patterns, and the verb changes if you put the verb on different scales. So the scale of lan tanalul birra is different to this one here, even though it has the same words. But this has an additional word, which is a ta, which changes the meaning from achieving and consuming. Here it comes in the meaning of consuming, and in the ayah, it comes in the meaning of obtaining. Is that enough, doctor? Dr. Rahim? Yeah, so I'll answer for you, not for the rest of the class. Tanawala is bab tafa'ul. It's from the mazid fi verbs. And lan tanalul birra is from the mujarrad verbs. So that's nala yanalu. This is tanawala, yatanawalu, tanawulan. It's bab tafa'ul. So sorry class, I'm speaking a bit Chinese language at the moment, but just to make it clear for doctor. But inshallah, I'll do this at a later stage with everyone, okay? So these are different patterns. Like I'll give you an example. Ghafara means he forgived, and istaghfara, he sought forgiveness. So it's a similar thing which is happening over here. Right, let me come back now. I want to finish this lesson before we end the class. So Iyyaka na'budu. In Surah Al-Hamd, Iyyaka na'budu. I'm going to pick up Sister Ma'suman, Sister Zohra Virji actually. Sister Zohra Virji.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
Iyyaka na'budu, you alone we worship. So who are we worshiping? You alone,
Allah.
we are worshiping.
We are
worshiping Him alone. You, Allah,
Yes.
correct?
Yes. Yes.
We are worshiping. Who is the person who's doing the worshiping and asking assistance in Surah Al-Hamd?
So
We are worshiping Him.
So
We are asking His assistance.
Iyaka.
Is that correct, sister?
So the object of worship is Iyaka. Yes, sir.
Excellent.
The
That's
object is
answer.
Iyaka.
Yes. So
That's
here-
because he's the object and we are the subject, and therefore it's na'budu with the dhamma.
Yes, yes. So na'budu, iyaka, iya has a fatha. Iyaka means you, Allah. Na'budu, we are worship. Wa iyaka nasta'in, and you, we are seeking help. So what's happening is that the object is coming before the verb. Na'budu is the verb, nasta'in is the verb. But the object, iyaka, mean you, Allah, we worship. Why is this happening? It's trying to emphasize that you are the only person who's the focal point of worship. No one else should be worshipped. And that's the reason why the object preceded the verb itself. Does that answer your question?
Yes, yes, yes.
Is that clear for everyone now?
Yes.
Yes.
So, Sheikh, so sometimes in the jumlatul fi'liya,
Yeah.
the doer of the action, so the fa'al and the fa'il can be in one word, submerged.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let me now go to this, now what Sister Tayba read, and then inshallah I will go to the lesson quickly. So here, ayya lughatin. So here, ayya lughatin, as it says, it can come in the accusative case. So ayya lughatin is mudaf, mudaf ilay, and it's the maf'ul, is the object. It should be tuhibbu ayya lughatin. Tuhibbu ayya lughatin. So you are liking which language? So Anta tuhibbu ayya lughatin. So here, an tuhibbu, it's a present tense verb, which is you. Anta is the subject. Ayya lughatin is the object. So you are liking which language? So which language is the maf'ul? Is that clear, Sister Tayyiba or Sister Masuma?
Yes.
So what's happening?
Yes,
The
Sheikh.
object is preceding the verb itself. It's a fine point, but it's a really important one, especially for the Quran. Is that clear for everyone? Yes or no?
So is that why you have ayya? Because that's the object.
Yes.
There's a fatha on the ya.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the reason why it has a fat on the ya. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the lesson and finish off the lesson now. I do apologize that I'm not going to get everyone onto the mics today because
Sir, I wanted to ask,
yes.
page number 43, for me it is starting of lesson 5, but you projected something else.
So you're probably using a different book, sister. This is you
The
probably
one which you sent, I got it photocopied.
right. Okay. Look on the screen. Look at lesson 4 and find lesson 4, and then I'll send you a new fresh copy of the PDF book. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's start. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Lesson number 4. Ad-darsu rabi'u. Al-fityatu, the young boy. Assalamu alaikum. Can I have who should I get? Can I have?
Your screen is showing the handout.
Okay, sorry. Let me just change the actual screen. Thank you, sister.
Sure.
Okay, can I have Sister Tayba back on the mic?
Yes.
Okay, Sister Tayba, I'm going to become the Al-Fityato, the young boy, and you're going to become Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum.
Are you going to do translation too?
Yeah, peace be upon you.
Okay. Wa alaikum assalamu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And peace be upon you and the mercy of Allah and His blessings.
Correct. Ahadul Fityatu, one of the young youth. Kayfa haluka ya ammi. One of the youth said, how are you, O my uncle? So here, kayfa haluka is mudaf, mudaf ilay. Ya is it's called vocative particle for calling. Ya ammi, my uncle, my paternal uncle, chacha. Continue, Sister Tayyiba.
أنا بخير والحمد لله كيف حالكم من أنتم؟
لا كيف حالكم.
Oh, sorry. كيف حالكم من أنتم? I am well with the thanks of Allah. How are you? And who are you?
Man antum, and who are you? Yes. So I am well. So here, halukum is the plural of haluka. Halukum is the plural. Anta is the singular, and antum is the plural. You. So when you're speaking to a singular and you use antum, it's a means of showing respect to someone. Antum.
Okay.
Okay. Ahaduhum. One of them said, Nahnu abna'ud Dukturi Musa. We are the sons of Dr. Musa. Bismillah.
أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا أبوكم صديقي أين عمكم الشيخ عيسى. Welcome. Your father is my friend.
My friend.
My friend, yeah.
Yep.
Where is your uncle Sheikh Isa?
Sheikh Isa, ahsant. Then ahaduhum, one of them said, so here, before I go to there, remember this point. I mentioned this point before. I need to mention this point again. So over here, abukum, Sister Masuma, Sister Jawad, Sister Batul Manji, Sister Sadiqa Jafar, Dr. Rahim. Remember this point, and the rest of the class, please. Sister Zuhra Virji, Shubnam Valji, remember this point. Whenever the word abun comes, with a preposition, with a pronoun, a possessive pronoun, between them two, there's always a dhamma, a waw. So abukum, not abukum, abukum, your father, abuhu, his father, abuha, her father, abuna, our father. So whenever it comes in the beginning of the sentence and it's in the nominative case, the word abun, it always comes with a waw between the attached pronoun, possessive pronoun. Is that clear, class?
Yes.
So Sister Taiba read, Abukum, your father is my friend. Okay, brilliant. Now, ahaduhum, one of them said, Huwa maridun, huwa al-an fil mustashfa. He is sick. He is now in the hospital.
شفاه الله. من هذه الطفلة التي معكم? May Allah grant him health. Who is this child that is with you?
Correct. Who this a tiflat, okay?
Female child.
Yes. Hiya ukhtuna. Ahaduhum, one of them said, Hiya ukhtuna. She is our sister.
ما اسمها? What is her name?
Ismuha Layla. Her name is Layla.
أين بيتكم الجديد? Where is your house, the new?
Where is your new house?
But if
Yeah,
it's an adjective, wouldn't it be the same? They both would be definite because it's not definite. So
here, so where is your house? Where is the new house?
okay, but if it's new house, doesn't it have to be jadid?
No, where is the new house? Where is your house? The new one. That's another way of translate as well. Aina baytukum, make easier for yourself. So you could translate Aina baytukum, where is your house? Which house? Al Jadida, the new one.
Okay. Is it your turn?
أحدهم بيتنا الجديد قريب من المطار. Our house, the new one, is near to the airport.
أأنتم في المدرسة الثانوية? Are you all in secondary school?
Correct. أحدهم, one of them said, لا نحن بالجامعة. We are in the university. أنا في كلية الهندسة ومحمود في كلية الطب وإبراهيم في كلية الشريعة ويوسف في الكلية التجارة. One of them said, we are in the university and I am in the faculty of engineering, yes. So Mahmoud في كلية الطب, and Mahmoud is in the faculty of medicine, and Ibrahim is in the faculty of Islamic law or jurisprudence, and Yusuf is in the actual faculty of commerce and business, and that's it. Hamid, Bismillah.
من ذلك الفتى الذي في سيارتكم? Who is that young man that is in your car?
Correct. Mahmoud says, Huwa Zamili. He is my colleague. Correct.
من أين هو? From where is he?
Huwa min Inglaterra. He's from England.
ما اسمه? What is his name?
His name is Ismuhu William. His name is William.
sorry. مسلم هو? Is he Muslim?
لا هو نصراني أبوه أستاذي. No, he is Christian. His father is my teacher. اسمه الدكتور Edward. His name is Dr. Edward. So again, example, أبوه. So the word abun is coming with his, and between the ba and the hu, the waw is coming. Is that clear, class?
Yeah, there's the same thing happen with brother too. My brother will be akhu.
Yeah, akhun is the same. Abun and akhun are both from exactly the same rulings, except if it comes with my. Akhi and abi comes without the waw. When it's annexed to ya mutaqallim for the possession of I. Abi and akhi. Continue.
Okay. أذهبتم إلى المستشفى لزيارة عمكم اليوم? Did you all go to hospital to visit your uncle today?
Yusuf, na'am, dhahabna. Yes, we went. Right. Any questions from anyone?
No.
Any question from anyone? Right. I'm going to ask two more students randomly. Students randomly. Agha Mahmoud Alam. Agha Mahmoud Alam.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Can I have you, and can I have also who shall I pick? Sister Nazneen. Sister Nazneen, can you come on the mic, please? Maybe not. Okay, right. Can I have then instead Kanis Fatima? Kanis Fatima?
Yes, assalamu
alaikum. Alaikum salam. Can you answer the questions? Aghay Mahmoud, can you ask these questions in the Arabic? Tamarin, man antum?
Man antum. Who are you?
Can you answer the question?
Sir, I tell you, Kaniz is my wife. She is sitting in the other room.
أنا زوجك.
I thought I knew that. Yes, so it's quite good that husband and wife being. So, Anna.
Yes.
So you can say Sister, you can answer Anna Zawjo. Anna Zawjatu Mahmoud.
أنا زوجك محمود.
Number two. Aina.
Sheikh, isn't it asking like a plural antum? Who are you all?
Yeah, so
you all, right?
Yeah, so what you can do is that you can either answer in a singular format, or either you can answer the plural format, depending on how you want to answer. Both of them are, when I will ask the questions for this tamarin, I would prefer that you answer in both contexts. For example, in respect, you will say man antum. Who are you?
Oh, okay.
Ana min al-Pakistan, for example, you could say that. And man antum, nahnu min al-Bartania. So nahnu can be also said, or ana can be said as well in response to the answers as well.
Okay,
Antum an ana aina baytukum.
So Mr. Kaniz, I want you to say we are living in Jeddah.
Close.
أنا بيتي في رياض.
No, بيتنا.
بيتنا في رياض.
في الرياض.
في الرياض.
في الرياض. Next one.
من ربكم.
Man rabbukum.
Who is your God?
Yes. So you will say here, our Lord is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
ربنا الله. ربنا
Allah
الله.
subhanahu wa ta'ala. Excellent. Number 4. Ma lughatukum. Agha.
Ma lughatum. What is your language?
Ma lughatukum.
لغتنا عربية.
Lughatuna al-Arabiyatu.
Al-Arabiyatu.
Correct. Number 5.
Ana madrasatum.
Aina madrasatukum.
Ana madrasatum.
Madrasatuna.
Madrasatuna. Yeah.
Madrasatuna fil
Hindi.
في الهندي.
Okay. أنتم مسلمين.
أنتم مسلمون؟
لا نعم نحن مسلمون.
Excellent.
الحمد لله.
Jazakallah. Thank you ever so much. That's enough. So, can I? Okay, right. So those who would, I'm going to recite dua. Any questions before we end? Any question before we end?
Sir, one question.
Yes.
You mentioned for the second answer, if we say we are living in this country, so rather than saying our house is in this country, so like our house would be Baituna fil any country, fil Pakistan, for example.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
But if you're saying we are living in Pakistan, it would be different. Like nahnu.
نحن نعيش في باكستان.
Okay, naishu. Yeah. Okay, I was just thinking of that word. What would we use? Okay.
Yeah. So you can نحن عاش or نحن نسكن. The word sakana, he lived. Yaskunu, he is living. So then you will make it into, you'll bring in a verb and then you'll complete the sentence. So
Okay.